Cobras are pretty red hot themselves as well, and some big name players in both these teams.
Yeah, absolutely. There'll be a few names that we'll call throughout this game, representative players at the top level. Here's one for the Sunshine Coast teams, Kim Soo See, Australian Women's Open and Queensland Women's Open representative. Pretty positive start here for the Sunny Coast. Hammond unloads. Juggled off the fingertips. Space out here on the left-hand side. Did the ball get away before the touch? The referees are going to give it all clear. And we do have the first points on the board, and they do go in favour of the Brisbane Cobras. Lovely ball out here to get that one on the board.
Plenty of pressure here on the Cobras. Can they hold out again?
Yeah, they're definitely leaving the draw ajar. Sargent this time, They do make them pay. And you just can't defend your line at this level on back-to-back sets, particularly after the errors that they came up with. And the Sunshine Coast, they do finally get their first try on the board, and they strike early in the set. Here she comes, gets it from Izell, turns it back inside.
All clear.
No cover offence, they don't get across to make the touch, and it's just a weight of possession in a good attacking zone of the field. Ends up being too much there for Brisbane, and for the first time in the game, the Sunshine Coast take the lead. As Mai looks to steady the ship, Hagan picks it up with the right hand, scoops away. She'll get herself into the in-goal area, looking for support, does find support. Perfect timing as well. And Chloe Nicola gets herself into position to get the second try on the board for the Cobras and lock up the scoring and coming into the halftime break. Perfect timing.
And they're making sure they have the two players up. That means then they're getting the flat line for the defence. That's play through.
Yeah, Hagan gets herself into the in-goal area. We saw her do that in the first half as well. She set up the last try going into the halftime break. She sets up the first try here to kickstart the second half. And it might be that very player who's going to spark things back up here for the Brisbane team. Mai from half.
A nice pass.
Beautiful ball. And we'll get finished off in the corner. And the Cobras have gone back-to-back tries. Emily Coyne.
Sweeper's getting in the pocket again.
Here comes Trenny. They go to her
nice
offside player.
Play through.
Great identification there from the Sunny Coast. And like we said, they probably needed to be the next ones to score. Still plenty of time to go in this one. They come back to the open side. Nice little switch. Izell, ball over the top. LaCurtis will finish it off in the corner. Well, there you go. Those back-to-back tries do eventuate for the Sunny Coast. And scores are back locked up at 4 apiece.
Off the back of their drive. They've fixed up their drive after a few errors to start this second half, and it's got them back in.
Lovely ball over the top, and Brisbane answer in perfect fashion. Leaking 2 points, they hit back, get their fifth on the board and reclaim the lead. That was impressive off the restart.
For here as well.
Here she comes this time. Trenery just holds it up a little bit short on the line. Beautiful ball to Talia Rolfe. And they make them pay. And they have locked up the scores. Hooters about to sound. And there it goes. Do they chance their hand? Walsh will take the touch. And a fitting result probably in the end. Nothing can separate them on the scoreboard. The final score 5-all on the Painaway scoreboard. And what a game. Tight contest between these two teams, and they couldn't be separated.
Yeah, had a chance at the back end, but well read there by Steph Lawrence. That was a great read just to shut out the Cobras for the 5-all draw. But as you said, went both ways really. The Cobras went up, and it could have been easily drop your head time for the Pineapples, but they didn't. They fought themselves back into the game, and 5-all, I think, definitely that was what we wanted to see in that game.